Okay.
Welcome to YouTube here at the channel here. It's so great seeing you guys again. And we just noticed that we can actually see that people are getting on waiting for us to join because we were talking back and forth and all of a sudden we're seeing these comments coming by going, "You look frozen." So I'm like, oh my gosh, past 6:30 we need to go on. So how you guys doing this evening? So we're going to be reading a lot of the pay it forwards, which we love, 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 because this is all about giving to others. That's why Ia, my daughter here, in case you don't know, this is my daughter Ia, which means it's Sylvia Brown's granddaughter. So we're going to read a lot of the pay it forward. So if you want to have a question answered me, you got to put down in the comment section below, pay it forward. You have to be a subscriber. Oh my gosh, who did that to me?
The bunny caught on. Maria Trejo.
Shame on you. Call me the funny bunny. Were you guys that weren't with us yesterday or last night or whatever you want to call it? How did I don't even know how the funny.
Emily got it too, and Stacy.
You know what?
It's a thing.
You guys, stop it. Okay, fine. She wants to, okay, what's your handle? Your handle is going to be either, put it down in the comment section below, Disco Cat or Chunky Monkey for Angelia or Ia. Tell us which one you want her to be, Disco Cat or Chunky Monkey. I think I'm already the funny bunny. I should be the camel funny bunny because look.
Because you're in your camel pants again.
Camel pants! But
we're getting a lot of Disco Cats.
I got a few pairs of these pants. They're not the same ones over and over and over and over. Don't say they are if they are either. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I've done your laundry. You have multiple pairs of those.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Not like you don't throw me on the bus sometimes.
That's my pay it forward.
Yeah. And guys, in case you haven't figured out, she's wearing one of my shirts today. See how
Look how big it is on me.
Disneyland. That reminds me. What is your favorite ride at Disneyland? Mine's Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's a good one.
I know.
I used to like Space Mountain. I don't know if they reopened it because I haven't been in so long.
Me neither. When you kids were little, I'll tell you something though. I think there was a ride. Gosh, what was the name? It was
the one with the Yeti, right? And I was like scared of it with the eyes. Do you remember that? And
I think that might have been Indiana Jones. No, maybe not. No,
it was like ice, and it was like a mountain.
Yeah, that's space. I think that's space. Matterhorn or Space Mountain.
Yes. That one scared me so bad.
Yeah. But the one I really used to love, because there's a little in me, is I think they're called the teacups. I could be wrong, but you sit in like a teacup, and you have this wheel, just cranking the wheel and cranking the wheel and cranking the wheel, and it was like. All their hair's going like this. Of course, I just look like I'm just the same, right? Because none of my peach fuzz is going in the wind. So I don't know. I like the teacups because everyone would get off, they'd be like a drunken sailor, so to speak, and I'd be like, I just stand there, and their hair's like, whoa, and I'm just like, I look the same, guys. I got the wash and wear hairdo. I wake up, go to bed, looking the same way. So anyway, I had fun with that.
I like Indiana Jones ride too, though, with that big boulder.
You know what I used to like, and then now it's like a little aggravating to me. Well, it all depends. Is I believe it's called the log ride, where you go down.
Oh no!
But I would sit in front of my kids, and they'd be buried behind me, and then all of a sudden I know when the water's gonna hit, and I just slide down like this, and the kids will, and their eyeballs would be like this big because the water was coming. I look back, and that kind of stuff is fun in our family. With my mother, Sylvia Brown, if you came over and you kicked the coffee table and you're, oh, gee, my mom would be laughing on the ground. So if you're in pain like that, we laugh. So if you were insecure about something, we would just pick at you so much with, they got the cat thing with you. We'd pick at it so much you'd get over that insecurity, whatever that insecurity is, Or I'd come home and I'd say, gosh, man, my knees are killing me. She's all, thank God for your knees hurt me. What is that to say, Mom? Well, your back doesn't bother you, does it, Chris? Well, actually, it doesn't. Now, I haven't confirmed this, but I believe that this is true to the best of my knowledge and my own personal experience, okay? Because I'm not a doctor. I'm only a psychic. I like to clarify that your brain cannot take any doctors or nurses out there, correct me if I'm wrong. Your brain cannot take two major pains at the same time, because I was told, let's say someone's in a real accident and they hurt their arm or leg. This is a hypothetical situation. I'm making it up. And the doctor comes in and says, does your leg hurt or does your arm hurt? Because I guess I believe this to be my truth is that you can't have severe pain in one or the other. Your brain has to pick one or the other. Put down the comment section below. If you guys know the medical terminology of that, please tell me so I sound smarter if I ever explain this thing again. Okay, because this is my best personal experience with this, because I really cannot relate in my brain that if I haven't ever been really severely injured, but two big pains to me, I can't remember at one time. Now, I'm not talking about when I stand up from this show, my back bothers me and my knees hurt me. That's 53 years of age. I mean, that's common sense that, it's going to go into funny bunny damn thing. I keep talking, you guys. I keep looking over here to my right, and I got all these bunnies here.
All the bunny and the cat emojis now.
Well, I didn't want like a handle like Macho Chris or something, or I think I take El Crystal Ball. I think better than the Funny Bunny. I mean, can you imagine me going out to the shopping center? Look at that psychic Sylvia Brown, Chris Dufresne, the Funny Bunny going out with Disco Cat.
You know what this means though? We're gonna have to come back and do like a special YouTube live wherein I'm in a Disco Cat onesie and you're in a Funny Bunny onesie.
Oh hell no!
Yes.
No way! Thumbs down, no! No! I'll be Disco Cat.
Oh my gosh.
You be Funny Bunny.
Oh my gosh.
Or Chunky Monkey, but I think the Disco Cat thing is winning.
It was for a minute. We got a couple Chunky Monkeys. Oh, and they all want us to see the onesie episode. So
the what episode?
The onesie episode where you're in a onesie and I'm in a onesie, but your onesie's a bunny and my onesie's a cat.
You guys will be on YouTube Live with me for years to come, and you won't see me in that Funny Bunny outfit. And that's not a prediction. You know what? I'll tell you what. We'll have fun with this channel. And if we do something and we have a little game here, a little game here, a little game there, if something happens, you might be able to curse me into the Funny Bunny outfit. But you better get Michelle at Sun Junkie sewing this Funny Bunny outfit right now.
That's true, because I don't know if we could find one in a store that's big enough for you.
This kid of mine, she said, Dad, we have to have like a bedroom jumpsuit day. I'm like, what is that? And is that
it's a onesie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like pajamas and you zip them up and it's like your whole body.
You mean the kind that when your kids like they're toddlers and you got your feet going in and you got the thing goes up with leg and zip up the center and it's all one outfit?
It doesn't go up the leg anymore. It just goes up the center, but they make them for adults and they're really in right now.
You think I'm going to be, you better get a sleeping bag and just poke the head out of the top of it, the arms out of the top of it, because I'm not going to get into a onesie. Look at me.
Michelle might have to make yours because I don't know if they can.
You better go to Tents, etc. because you're going to have to get me in a twosie and sew them together because, I ain't going to fit no onesie. The one thing that I have a problem with the onesie, not that I won't get in here in my jammies, but my jammies don't consist of a onesie. And it's got to be PG rated, is that I can't see you guys in your onesies. They're going to be looking at me in a onesie.
I'll be in a onesie. Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe Will be in a onesie. Maybe we'll put a onesie on Booty. Like,
how can they tell me I'm a onesie? They see me from like here up.
Oh, that's true. But you can put the hood on and you'll have the bunny ears.
I'm gonna just take her out right now. I'm just take her out. I love my daughter. Isn't she the best?
Look at all the bunny and cat emojis.
Oh, look at you! Look so much. Look at you. You look so much like your daddy. I can't believe it.
Well,
see what age does. What?
Someone's got to look like you, Dad.
Well, at least my hair went somewhere. Okay, so we want the thumbs up. Give us the thumbs up. Okay. We love the thumbs up. We love the hearts. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ask you for, give me, ring the, wait, don't tell me. Ring the notification bell. I got it.
Yes. And
that lets you know when we're going to go on and gives you guys heads up. If you can ring that notification bell, and we are going to start, make our life easier. So when you give us a thumbs up and you give us the hearts, you give us these emojis. See how good I am with that?
Yep.
Tell me that, hi, my name is Mary whatever, and I'm a subscriber. Okay. If you've subscribed to this channel, and we're going to ask for thumbs up, we're going to ask for the funny bunny, we're going to ask for the disco cat, we're going to ask for these types of things, and you give us the emojis, and they come down the list, we're going to pick your name, and I'm going to read your question. I'm going to tell you about it, okay? I'm going to answer your question, okay? Because right now, I got a lot of emojis, but you're not asking me questions, okay? So you have the ability to ask me questions live, and like I said, we got the why am I not seeing the hearts and thumbs up coming up and down here now?
So there's no hearts. The hearts are in the comment sections. YouTube is just the thumbs up. So right now we have 30 thumbs up. Let's get some more thumbs up.
Okay, so when we get to the 40 thumbs up, I am going to pick some random people and we're going to just start answering some questions there. In the meantime, so we need about 10 more thumbs up. In the meantime, let's call somebody.
Okay.
We're at 33 now. We got 7 more. We got to hurry up with this call. Get to these people and ask the question. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Okay.
Hurry, disco cat.
I'm hurrying.
Oh my gosh. You know what I don't like? I don't like how I have to go through my passcode to open up my phone in the first place. Oh, wait, stop. I'm calling you from my cell phone. So I have to do *67. So you guys that have block numbers, you have to go to your carrier, whether it's Verizon, Metro, whatever you got, and let them know, like from the hour of 6:30 to maybe 7 or 7:30, that you need to unblock that because I cannot call you direct because I've made that mistake in the past of 37 years being a psychic, and my phone will literally ring off the hook. I'm not pointing any fingers at anything, but you know, my staff and everything we've come to the realization that I have to call from a block number. Okay, so that's why if it just goes, and I know when I call you, because there was one show, I think it was 2 shows back, that I was calling the people and it was going to voicemail, and that's why, because I'm calling with a block number. So anyway, get off that topic now, and we will give me that. Okay. Who am I speaking to?
Okay, you are speaking to Emily.
Hi, Emily.
So
you got 3 things before we gotta go live.
So this is on Instagram. So her Instagram handle is EM88. So if you're watching, Emily, we're calling you.
Did she pay it forward? Emily, we are asking you to pay it forward after we do this for you.
Their pay it forwards are in a different thing, but it would be really helpful in the message if you do say your pay it forward and then ask your question, so that it's just all in one spot.
And please, for goodness gracious sakes, have patience with us, because she knows a lot more than I know, and I know very little. I am learning this process with you, and I get so touched when people will chat in and say, "Oh, Chris, I got the YouTube channel because I wanted to follow you over from Facebook to YouTube." There we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Chris and Ia from YouTube Live.
Yeah.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you? Would it be okay? Did I wake you or anything? You all right?
No, we're just watching a movie.
Okay. Do you want me to let you go, or would you like me to answer your question?
Oh, you can answer my question. That'd be great.
Okay. What's the question?
You got to make sure and watch the YouTube Live in replay. Okay. So she says, ever since I had Aurora a year ago, we had been stuck in a financial rut. It's been causing a bit of stress, and I was just wondering if you saw an end coming to it soon.
That baby sounds absolutely adorable, a doll there. Yes, I believe the finances are not going to get better this year, but about the end of February, there's going to be less money going out, more money coming in. And I think you've really done a marvelous job with robbing from Peter to pay Paul, because you've been broke beyond broke, but it's getting better. And we will also pray for you and send you energy. And thank you so much for answering the phone. We'll let you get back to your movie, dear.
Thank you.
Okay, dear. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Next one. Wait, we got 4 more before we answer your questions live here. 4 more.
I just want to explain the thumbs up thing. So the thumbs up is not the thumbs up in the comments. There's, if you're watching it, you'll have a thumbs
Wait,
up.
stop, go back. I'm confused because I'm asking them to do one thing. I screwed up, right?
Well, they could do both. That's the thing. Is like they could
2
do it in
thumbs
the
up?
comments.
Okay.
But the one that we're trying to get to the 40 is the one that's right next to the thumbs down.
Okay. So I can ask for anything over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Heart.
All right.
Emoji.
So give us a thumbs up. And then do your emoji stuff over here. Like, I'd like to answer that person right now, but we're too busy talking.
Okay, so Patricia Riviera,
Yeah.
what kind of job will I have in Seattle?
You need to go into human resources, and that will advance you up to management, and that will advance you up to a home-based business. And you'll also be able to do that work from Seattle about 2 days from home, which might advance to 2 or 3 days from home, because you're going to love your boss. And I think you've really have disliked your boss in the past. So this is great. I'm giving you a thumbs up. How about that? You get a thumbs up. Whoa, we jumped to 45. So
Yep.
we got to do more over here.
Okay.
So thank you for your question. That was great. Okay, so I like the fact that I can say, give me thumbs up, give me hearts, and I can do all that stuff, because I'm not seeing before I saw everything going up the screen, but that
Yeah.
was on Facebook.
That was
right?
on Facebook. That's
You
a different
have
platform.
to educate me here.
Yeah, so now it's all about the thumbs up here. And that's the one next to the thumbs down.
And
thumbs
if you
down's
could, if you
actually-
could be so kind, because how my brain works around this, remember I'm learning, hit the notification bell. All of you, please, right now, hit that notification bell. Why? So that we can be more calm about if we forget to post at night, or we're out eating dinner and we say, oh crap, we didn't post it, we're going to go on YouTube Live. In fact, I was doing a little insert and I'm talking about YouTube, but I said Facebook. So everyone's on Facebook yesterday going, well, you guys, when's it going to happen? I'm so sorry. We're going to do Facebook on Sundays. That's going to be set for Facebook. Every other time is going to be YouTube. The reason why we're doing YouTube, to the best of my knowledge, please correct me if I'm wrong, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but this is how I seem to understand it. YouTube, oh God, I hope I get this right, platform allows me to reach a lot more people. And with Facebook, with small business owners, you have to, like, I think, advertise here and advertise there, and that's a lot of money, especially when I'm doing this for free. So, and I have to eat and make a living too for my family, of course, obviously, as we all do. So the platform of YouTube, it allows us to reach more people. I mean, you're talking to a guy here that really has loved his private life. My mother, psychic Sylvia Brown, well-renowned psychic Sylvia Brown, would do the lecturing, would do the TVs, would do the shows and all, and then go around the world. And if I went with her, because my name was Chris Dufresne, I'd be looked at maybe like a bodyguard, or they would not always make the connection. And I could live the private life. And so now, since she's gone on, I was going, well, I'm not going to go really out in the public because I like to be doing my thing. But then I started realizing, and I remember, I forgot who has told me this now, but Chris, if you get out and get on a show or you do this, you could help more people. You could touch more lives. You can fix and help people at dire need. And I remember that's because that's how we came up with doing readings over the phone, because people would be agoraphobic, or they'd be in another country, another state. They can't have the money to fly and get a hotel room and do that. But we were so worried about initially starting that we wouldn't do the 900 number, because we didn't want to be ever put with the 900 numbers, because that's not what is, this is not for entertainment purposes. My job is 100% completely different. I have to be accurate. But there was a long time ago where someone said, Chris, my husband is agoraphobic. I'm paraplegic. I can't get out to do that. And that's where we gave the phone reading, and it caught on. But we always want to make clear that we're not a 900 number. In fact, our phone number, I'll tell it again, be patient with me, is 408-379-7070. That is a Sylvia Brown group, which is me as the only psychic. Until the degree comes, then we'll have 2, and then we'll have 3. But right now, I'm the only psychic. We do a lot of other services. If you come to the Nova Spirits Church, we do healings there for free, of course. We talk. Tom Bigley does dream analysis, and there's a small fee for that. If you go on our website, sylviabrown.com, look at all that stuff. We're going to start a scavenger hunt, because it's in my mind, and we're going to go back through the videos, okay? And it's designed to where you have to go back and view the videos and pick out certain things. Like, I'll give you a hint. Like yesterday, all you guys somehow got this cookie into having my handle the funny bunny. Okay, I can live with that. So that means when we joke about you and things like that, you got to be willing to take it too, because I'm the crystal ball funny bunny, or I'm a camel bunny. I'm going to go to one of those Build-A-Bear things and get a little camel bunny and be my mascot now. and see if you come up, see if she's more artistic than her old man with the, I don't know if it's Disco Cat or Chunky Monkey, but we're going to see what yours are by the end of the thing. So we'll do a scavenger hunt, and the winner of that hunt that gets all these little details. So I might pick a book out here that you got to find in one thing. I might pick, what am I wearing, what glasses, I'm using, or what shirt she has, what are lipstick colors. Not that there's a lot of color, but you're talking to a colorblind guy. So anyway, and then the first few people that get the scavenger hunt right will be able to ask me two free ask quiz.
Now you can't say it, Dad.
I don't have to say it. I say ask me questions, okay? Because I am Chris. Ask Chris questions.
Ask
I wish we could say
ask Chris questions. Ask Chris questions.
Okay, fine, Disco Duck. Fine, Disco Duck.
Disco Duck.
It just came out that way. I don't know.
Oh my God.
It just came out that way. Disco. Okay, do you guys remember? You are. See, this will be something too. I can do. I need some space. Get over.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be out of the frame,
Okay,
dude.
remember Night Fever, Night Fever.
Oh my gosh.
That was like Saturday Night Live or Saturday Night Fever. Sorry, Saturday Night Fever. John Travolta. I love that movie so much. I saw that. Oh, I think at least 20 times. And who's saying that? That would be the Bee Gees.
Bagger said that's how you learn to dance.
I don't dance like that now. I slow dance now because I have to move so fast.
And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I never called my grandmother Grandma. That sounds weird. I always called her Bagda. So if you know, you know.
But I want to make sure you guys know I'm not on the floor doing this kind of thing, okay?
I hope not. I hope not. Times have
But back in the
changed.
day, that was the best. That was back where you had the four wheels on the roller skates, and you'd be doing the, you don't know.
No,
Okay, it's
I
where
don't know.
there's like a little bit of an age gap here. I was gonna say bring my boy in, but then we got young, medium, old.
I'm not medium. I'm only 5 years older than Will.
You're 27, real
No.
soon here.
Not yet. Not
At
yet.
the November 21st is her birthday, and she's 27. She's already obsessing about it.
No, it
Hey,
just
wait.
sounds so adult.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Back when my mother was here, I forget, I was pissed off with both of my kids, and I was upset about something. Something was up my rear about something. And I said, Mom, what am I going to do? I've got a 15, or I've got a 10-year-old, and I got a 15-year-old. She's all, oh, Chrissy, what the hell are you saying? I got a 50 and a 55-year-old. I'm thinking, holy crap, that's right. Somehow in this brain of mine, I thought 18, adult, I'm done. All you parents out there know we're never done. They're always going to be our little baby, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I like Lizzie708. She says she looks 20 tops. Thank you.
Now, Lizzie looks 20 tops, so you look 20
No,
tops. That wasn't specific. She could say she's looking good, and you're not.
Okay,
I'm the
so
only teaser.
Shelly said, Carol says, Ia looks gorgeous, darling. I thought you were 23. So
Okay.
that's,
So being that I'm not sensitive, and I'm not going to take this personal, I don't hear, Chris, you look 45. And I'm still looking. Look at how quiet it is in
But
here
you're
now.
not 45.
I know, but you're not 23.
Oh, no, you're not. But I look
And I don't look 45.
23.
That's an F.
Oh, no. Davine Hoffman said you look 32.
Who?
Davine Hoffman.
Oh, I got to answer your question right now. What is it?
Okay, Davine, ask a question.
Ask me questions. Come on, folks. Let's call somebody.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh, wait, real quick. I just want to, before we get too far off the notification bell, I just want to explain the notification bell to you where you can find. Oh, you can't see. No. Okay, so if you go to my dad's homepage and it says Chris Dufresne and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Davine just messaged back. She says, what is the name of my biological grandfather on my mother's side?
I think the last name is Sterling. And you must know, I'm not the greatest with names. I'm really not. I'm very good with descriptions. And the reason for that is I can come up with a name. It can be a nickname. They could change that name. In fact, that actually can be confusing, okay? But descriptions don't ever change. So if you're having a reading with me and they'll say, what about this? I'll say, listen, let me get a description. Let me give you their description because that doesn't change. Okay. So the accuracy is really high. But look, if I was walking down the mall and, someone said, "Hey, Chrissy," no one's going to turn around. But if they say, "Hey, Chris Dufresne," and they say, because we got people now, we're going shopping, and they'll say, "Where's that voice?" I hear them on the other aisle. And they'll say, "Oh my gosh, that's Chris Dufresne, Facebook Live." I'm like, "Uh-oh." You know? But we think it's great. I love you, fans. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. And this is a win-win situation because as much as you guys might feel that you need us, we need you. Because I'm telling you, if I have a tough day on the job, because sometimes I could do 10, 15, maybe 20 readings a day, and I get up and I'm going, I'm just full of energy, and I'm just, my adrenaline's, and I'm just happy. And sometimes you get that one reading that is a missing child or something like that, and medically, or cancer, or HIV, whatever it is, and it just can really, it's hard. It's hard on you because you love the person and you want everything to be right, and you got to be honest, and it doesn't always exactly come out how they want to hear it, but you got to be honest, and that can really bring you down. To then we go back and we look at the emojis and we look at the messages and the comments that you send. And all of a sudden, I pick myself back up and I get myself back into work and I come back here because of you guys. It's because you guys and the nice things that you say. I'm real emotional now.
Oh, damn.
About my mother and everything. That's what keeps us coming in here. And that's why my daughter's here helping me, because I'm such a dinosaur with this stuff. I was almost scared to use a computer because I just don't know what I'm doing. And my fingers, are so chubby that it's very hard for me to hit the keys. I normally hit 2 at one time, so she's very good at that. But because of you guys, we keep coming in here and doing this because of the love that we have. And then I look at it as the pay it forward thing, which is what we all came up with. It just says all you guys came up with this damn funny bunny thing. But so anyway.
Oh, wait, hold on. John Bapstein, his birthday is today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. How old are you?
We love doing the happy birthdays, guys. That makes us feel a little bit closer to you as well. That you actually want to spend your birthday with us.
Yeah. Makes me feel less old because I have a birthday coming. Oh, check this out. Before my children were born, I was born February. I had to think about that for a second.
I ruined it.
I know. February 19th. So I'm on the cusp of Pisces, Aquarius, and a Pisces. Some calendars say that I'm Aquarius. Some calendars say that I'm Pisces, but I'm actually more Pisces than I'm Aquarius. If you do the astrological thing and you do the moons and all this kind of, so I'm much more Pisces than I'm Aquarius. But anyway, long story short, my mother was October 19th. She was a Libra. My brother was August 19th, and our dad was August 19th. So August 19th, October 19th, February 19th, boom, November 21st. And then my son was November 15th, or is November 15th, and they're both Scorpio babies.
Yeah.
So this month they both have the birthdays coming up, and then we got Christmas and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. So I can't wait for Christmas. It's a happy time of the year for me. And please, if you guys are going to book a reading with me, do it at 408-379-7070. Keep in mind, we ask for a 2-hour window of time, and because we're in the holidays, please give me a little bit more grace period because people get a little bit melancholy around this time. But I'm sure that if we spend this together, and because of your loving comments and because of your thumbs up and because you guys are subscribing, you guys, when we go down and have a hard day at work, you really build our spirits. When I go back and these glasses are so much better than my other glasses, so I'm actually able to read. The comments are what keep us going. The loving kindness and the words that you say. You can never say a comment too much because believe you me, I'm reading them. Because when I have a hard day, it's like pushing your car into a gas station. When you ran out of gas, you got one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the body of the car, and you're struggling to get it in there. And the minute you get in there, you start filling up with gas. I can make it home, or I go to Safeway, or I go to Alpha Beta, or one of these. Alpha Beta's not around anymore, or any of these things, and you just feel good that you got a full tank of gas. That's what you do with your comment. When you comment me, you give me a full tank of gas. So I greatly appreciate it. But now I'm kind of like needing you guys, and I hope you're needing me, because I look at us as one big happy family, because you are our friends. And believe you me, in my world, I feel this way personally. Your family is who you choose to spend time with in your lifetime. A father should be respected if he's worthy of being respected. A mother should be respected if she's worthy of being. That's just me. That's how I feel. So, I have my mother's best friend, Linda Rossi. I've got my dad, Dal Brown. I've got Ia. I've got Will. I've got their congregation. I've got my staff. I've got Booty. I got Penelope. I've got Thor. I've got Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto just entered the mix.
And I got you guys. And I love all you. You guys, that's my world. That's my world. You guys, and this is my world. And someday we're going to figure out how we can go to one big place and sit there and get tents and barbecues and be happy. That's a dream of mine.
Maybe I'll talk Dad into the onesie.
You're going to need a lot of their help. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of their help. So anyway, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the thumbs up, for subscribing to the channel, because that tells me that you're an unselfish person. It tells me that you're paying it forward. It tells me that you really are down to help people. And because you are sharing it, and because you're giving me your subscription, and because you're giving me your thumbs up, I'm coming on more often to make the odds better to answer your questions, okay? To get your questions answered. But you also can realize you have the power of booking a full reading with me. And that goes more than one question. And like I said, and I'll keep saying it, one reading should be sufficient for a lifetime. If I can't cover it in that, I don't really think I'm doing my job. Now, there are clients that want more than one, but they got a lot of times they want to go into their past lives, or they're this, or they have fears or phobias, and that could take, a couple times to get through. But most of it, one reading should be sufficient for a lifetime. So book a reading with me, and we'll become closer, and even besties, as they call it. See, I got to learn all this younger lingo. Yeah. Besties are friends, because there's so much slang, in the English language.
I know, and it's constantly changing too. And another pay it forward my dad is doing for the month of November, if you guys do book a reading with him, 5% is going to Feed America, so that no one in America could go hungry.
Well, let me see if you can put this in the comment section below. My kids have told me what this is about. I had no idea, and I was kind of taking offense. I was going to Ace Hardware, and I was picking up this gummy stuff that you put on like the back of like pictures or statues or things that they stick. So if the house shakes or rocks, it won't fall off and break. You got less chance of it falling off and breaking on the ground if there's an earthquake or something. Not that I'm saying an earthquake is coming. Stop that. So I'm driving my Toyota truck, the black truck, and I jump out of the truck, and this kid goes, "You're balling." Like, what? I'm balling? What's that mean? My head balling. And I come home, I ask, well, what does balling mean? He says, "Oh, Dad, you're hip. You have a cool truck." He's saying that very nice vehicle. Okay, get it. Do you understand what balling means?
Yeah, I know exactly what balling means. Yeah. Now they have like what's the T and shook, like all these different things.
I'm taking one step at a time. I'm getting over the balling thing right now. Because I'm not crying. I almost cried here today, or kind of caught it. Well, you know how when your eyes fill up and you're opening your eyes as much as you can and hoping that the tear don't actually come down your face?
Was there not in your throat too? I hate when that happens. And I'm like,
no, I only get that when I eat too fast, because in our family there's a Diet Coke and the hyaluronic thing. Mine's acid reflux, and I'm doing well. I can't say I'm being really good because she actually drank the last Diet Coke. So after we're done with this, I'm working on that caffeine headache right here. And I was doing so good. I'm not going to blame you, but it is your fault.
You just hear yourself? I'm not going to blame you, but it is your fault.
I know. I was wondering if you're going to catch that or not, but I am going to blame you because I don't feel like taking the blame on this. So because you moved back in with me until January, and you guys must try to talk her in longer than January because you realize I either got to go on and do this by myself or get Willie into, his tough schedule. But you got to realize he works 2 jobs, okay? And he takes 16 units in college. And he's taking care of his physique in the gym, so he's got a lot on his plate.
And his
and
doggies.
this girl is doing her YouTube channel. So
Yes.
please subscribe to her channel because she wants to do more songs. I can hum, but I'm not singing with her. She wants to do more songs. She wants to put out a lot more stuff and invite you into our life, into our world, into our family, into our house, into our car, into our everything.
Yep.
Okay. So in order to be invited into our everything, you have to subscribe to my daughter's channel too, because we are waiting for Santa to bring us some GoPros. And when Santa brings us some GoPros, we're going to hook them onto the windshield of our car. And then we're going to be driving down the street with you guys.
Yep.
And we're going to be singing our songs, and we're going to be doing whatever we're going to do, and then we're going to have you in our life all the time because we're going to go to, like, what do they say, a real life show.
Well, it's called vlogging on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes. So it's
All right.
kind of like reality, but it's called vlogging. If you go to my channel, Iya, EYA, I have a couple vlogs out that have Dad in them, that have Will in them. There's actually one where we're making Rice Krispies, and me and my brother start like wrestling, and then I like fall. It's like so funny.
Those are terrible.
There's also the Addams Family video where the whole family and Michelle, Dad, like
Your mom.
yeah, my mom's in it. I'm in it, obviously. Will did some of the filming.
She did the Addams Family out, and she went out, not trick-or-treating, but, went out, to clubs and things like this and had fun just for a little bit. And everyone thought she was a nun. Not that that's a bad thing. That's a great thing. But they thought she was trying to be Wednesday.
I was trying to be Wednesday Addams, and they thought I was a nun.
Yeah. Okay. So look at all these hearts. Who's this?
Donna Apodaka?
Apataka.
Apodaca? I'm sorry if
Apataka.
I'm-
Who is visiting me? Only your spirit guide. Only your spirit guide is visiting you on a consistent basis. So take your time out, relax your mind. Relax your mind so that you can get the information that comes in. So the easiest way to do that, just starting out, is you get yourself into like a very bland, very simplistic room and play your favorite music and sit there and either do your own private kind of karaoke or just sit there and listen for a couple minutes. This will get you to the alpha state right before your daydream stage. Then you want to speak out loud initially and ask your question. How you're going to be able to know that your spirit guide is answering you and your own mind is not making it up. The minute you start to ask the question before you even get the word "the" out, the whole answer comes in. Now, what you want to do is you want to write that down right away because you don't want to ad lib. You don't want to if you get half of a sentence, that's all you're putting down. If you get the sentence, that's all you're not going to say, well, it means this. No, because that will set yourself up to be failing as far as not being accurate. So you put yourself in that position. You get yourself relaxed, that alpha state. You ask a question before you get the word "the" out. The whole answer comes in. Time passes. You're either going to see that it's right or wrong. So that's going to build your confidence. It's kind of like riding a bike. Once you ride a bike, you always ride a bike. Once you contact your spirit guide, you always contact your spirit guide. Okay? And then you'll be saying, it's like that? Yep, it's like that. Listen to yourself. The signs are all out there. You just got to pay attention and follow the signs, even myself included. Because I had, people say, well, Chris, I'd like to see a psychic. It's very hard for me to find a psychic out there that I can go ask my questions to. Okay. Because going to my mother, I'd say, Mom, what about this? She could only answer me from a mother's perspective. She was not going to be accurate with me because she loves me. I was her favorite, not until this one came along. Okay. But I'm talking about between, her children, not the grandchildren. I'm not including them right now because I want to be the favorite with what I'm saying. Okay. So, so if my mom said something, I'd go the other way. So you got to realize when people say, Chris, how can you call me from Europe or how can you call me from Canada? Well, it's a phone call, right? And, being that I don't know, I'm not emotionally connected to you. I can be objective and the accuracy is very, very high. Eventually it gets where after 37 years, and let's say you've been a client of mine, I just say, stop it now. Listen, I know your kids' birthdays. I know you guys come over, we barbecue, this and that and the other. And I just have to tell you, I either have to be your psychic or I have to be your friend. And some of them say, well, I want you as a friend. So then I get all butthurt because they don't want me as a psychic. Then they tell me they want to be a psychic and not your friend. I got butthurt on their psychic. So either way, it's a double-edged sword. But that's what goes along with the territory. I've lived this life my whole life, and I'm going to continue to do it. And, I all want to take a minute here and just thank my mother, Sylvia Brown, not only for bringing us into the world, but bringing so much wisdom to all of our life and so much love and light to all of our life. And when I get to you guys and you guys have lost someone, my heart goes out to you. It does. Because I'm fortunate because my mom has so many videos and things like that I can see and things like that. It's still hard for me to hear her voice and to sit through things all the way, because it just puts me in a place where I'm very happy where she is. But then again, I miss my mom and the fact of that, how she would be or how she would act or her laughter or raspy voice. Now I'm going to tell you one thing, and I'm going to get to answering questions. We used to have this thing. Keep in mind, I'm 6'5", I'm 250 pounds, and she would hear me walking up the steps. We got to be training legs at the gym, and my legs would be sore, and I'd be waddling up the steps. Or you ever sit down on the toilet, you can't get yourself off because your thighs are still so sore. So I'd be coming up the steps. Oh, Chrissy, come in here. Mom, I'm late for work. No, Chrissy, come in here and sit down. So I'd sit down on my mom's lap, but I'd be actually kind of hovering over her lap. I would put enough weight on her so she would think all of my weight was on her body, but it was not. Okay. So if any of you ever sat up against the wall and slid down into a chair position with no chair there, and you're suspending yourself with your back up against the wall, your legs are like frying eggs. You're cooking. The muscles are cooking. Now, keep in mind, I just changed squats and leg extensions and hamstrings and calves. My legs are like this anyways. I'm sitting on my mom, and because I have only my eyebrows, I've got sweat just bubbling off, just pouring off me. Oh, Chrissy, see, you're still little enough for me to hold you. Oh, Chrissy, I love you. My whole family's sitting around the conference table, because we're on lunch break. We're ready to go back. I'm ready to go back and do my readings, and my mom's doing. And I'm sitting there, and I'm dying. I mean, my legs are killing me, okay? But see, you're not too big for mama. She can still hold her baby, Chrissy. And I'm like, Mom, I got to go to work. No, Chrissy, just stay here. A little while longer. My was like this. My whole family said, I'm going to just kill you guys when I get off this phone. My mom will look, I'm just going to. But anyway, it's strange. The funny thing is that you remember, and the highlights that you remember in life, even the yelling I miss. So any of you guys that have been touched by mother, put it down in the comment section below. We would love to hear the stories. It brings back wonderful memories in our life and to her Baghdad. And you guys feel free to call her Baghdad too, because I'll tell you this, and I'm not just joking. Any one of you people came here and you were at my house or my mom's house sitting down, you sat next to my mother, you'd be calling her mom. Because my mom never had a stranger, never had anything like that. My mom's very, very, look at these hearts. Oh my God. Tracy Mishkowski. And what does that say right there? That was
right here. When will I meet my soulmate?
When will you meet your soulmate? I like to refer to that as a kindred soul timeline on this. As long as you're activating, that would be July around the 4th. July 4th of next year. Get your rear out to me, people. And thank you for all the emojis. That's great. I still get this funny bunny thing.
And all the thumbs up. We're at 62 now. And the notification bell, real quick, I just want to explain that. So you can't see it on my phone, but when you go to his profile.
I got to stand. My legs are killing me. Go ahead.
Okay. When you go to his profile on YouTube, there's that subscribe button, and then there's like a bell right next to it. So click the bell. What are you doing?
I'm stretching. I'm stretching.
So click the bell so you get notified whenever my dad puts out a video, whenever he's going live, any kind of activity he does on YouTube, because he is transferring more on YouTube. And make sure you're telling your friends that he's going to be more on YouTube. Also, we would like to have your comment. This is my office in our house. And I have just now decided, because we're going on with you guys. Let's put this down a little bit and show them, okay? This is our couch we're sitting on. This couch here. But it's like a really deep couch. It's like the size, like, go back all the way. See, she's like almost like non-existent. Like the couch is like feet don't even like
touch
the
they
ground.
Can't see that part. But it's like a twin bed almost. I love it, because it's great to, take a nap when I have to nap. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to start bouncing around the house into different places so I can sit more comfortably, because I have to admit that if my back and knees start cramping up on me a little bit, I normally can shut the show down. Sit.
Shut the show down.
Oh, something else, Chunky Monkey or Disco
I'm
Cat.
Disco Cat.
No, I don't know for sure. Look, they got the Chunky Monkey and Funny Bunny.
And
There's
a
no
camel.
There's no Disco Cat there.
Oh, there's cats and monkeys and bunnies and.
Okay, right now, is she Disco Cat or Chunky Monkey? Whatever comes through, we see more of. So what it's gonna be?
Disco Cat.
You're okay. You're Disco Cat.
Okay.
Oh wait, the
wait,
monkeys are
there's a
there.
monkey.
Come on,
Okay,
monkey.
we need a tiebreaker. Cat.
Cats
Chunky
are really
monkey.
coming in. Cats are really
It's
coming
pretty
in.
even. Disco Cat.
Cats are
Disco
really
Cat.
coming in.
Disco Cat. Disco
Okay,
Cat.
Disco Cat. She's Disco Cat. Whoa, what's that? Those are
Footballs?
footballs.
Yeah, those are footballs.
She's not gonna be a football.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna be a football.
Okay, let's call someone live. No, let's answer some questions here because they're being so participant. Look at all the monkeys and the buddies together.
Oh, look at all these cats, though. Look at all of those.
You want to be Disco Cat. You don't want to be Chunky.
Not
Admit it,
really.
Admit it.
No,
What?
I really want to be Chunky Monkey. Who wants to be Chunky Monkey?
Do you think I want to be Funny Bunny?
Well, that's cuter than Chunky Monkey. It was cute bunny to begin with. If you like,
Don't you start your
if you
shit
go
with me now.
back
Don't you start.
to
Don't you
yesterday's
start.
video.
Get out of here. You're done. Go eat something. Okay, let's answer. What about this one right here?
With the
What's
stars? Christine Hoffman.
Go back. Health.
Daughter's health, please.
Daughter's health, please. Look at her autoimmune system, okay? And get her into that, and then check her female organ area. I think all this can be turned around and corrected. Nothing's life-threatening here, so we're in good shape, okay? And I preface that coming from a psychic's perspective. We're certainly not a doctor. Okay, so we're at, what are we? The thumbs are at 63.
Yes.
So when we get to 65 thumbs up, we'll come back to answer questions here. Until that, we're going live.
Okay. Let me pull that up real fast.
Wish I didn't have to do this damn passcode every time I try to dial my phone. Is there any way I can bypass that passcode?
You don't want to, though.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I got nothing important on my phone to hide. Disco Cat.
Okay, so we are calling Teresa C.
So we are calling Teresa C. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, this is Chris and Ia from YouTube Live.
Hold on, I gotta turn down the volume. Hold up there. Okay. Hello.
Hi, we're calling you live. How are you?
I'm fine.
Are you having a happy day?
I didn't wake up till like 4 o'clock, so no.
Oh, really? Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. My daughter didn't wake up till 5. And the reason why is she's so into these comments and things like this and helping me and doing this and back and forth. I went to sleep about 3 and I woke up early, but I don't need that many hours. But anyway, we love the fact that you're sending in the questions, and you got to do us a favor now because I'm going to answer your question. You got to pay it forward tomorrow doing something nice for somebody, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so she's going to read that question to me now, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she says, when do I get to go home? I'm here for my dog Bear as I can't leave him. He does not do well without me, but this life and pain is torture and I just want to go home.
Okay, well, the positive of this first is that this is your last lifetime. That means that you're an old soul. On the other hand, old souls do have a tendency to chart in harder and more difficult lives to go through and to endure. So you're not going to like this, but you do got a lot more time to be here. And this animal adores you, and there's going to be more animals that come into your life. I know that's hard for you to even grasp, but trust me, that will occur. And there's going to be so many more people that you're here to help because you're such a loving, light entity, and you're not even actually getting out and activating out, but that's going to change over this next year. So please hang in there. This is your last life, and I'll make you a deal because this is my last life, and you couldn't give me all the tea in China to come back here and do this lifetime again. So when we're over there in heaven together, if I think about coming in, okay, you hit me over the head with a 2x4 so I miss my entrance, and I'll do the same favor for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't handle this pain anymore.
I know, but you do need to go to the doctors because they will help you. And we are going to put you on our prayer line where all of us are going to pray for you and send you energy, and you will start feeling better. But you got to mentally relax your mind, and you need to eat more often through the day so you have more energy through the day because you just feel really lousy. I get it, but you've always been a survivor and fighter, and we need you here. Your purpose is not done yet. There's still more for you to do. So hang in there. My mother, tried to published her first book for 45 years. My mother was suffering with health issues all the way to the end at 77. You remind me a lot of her. She's very stubborn, and so are you. But that's
your mom. I got to see
yeah.
her.
Well, you remind me a lot of my mom, and I'll tell you, I'll take care of you and help you in this life, and my mom will watch after you in the other life. Okay.
Okay, thank
And
you,
then I'll
guys.
get over there with you, and we'll all hang out and never come back to this place ever again. But you got to stick it out and fill your contract. Okay.
But if I don't, your mom used to say that you'd come back right away, and that scares me.
Well, yeah, because you got to do it all over again. Anyone's got to be crazy. I wouldn't want to do that. Come on, I'm 53 and someone says, Chris, you start from an infant again? Hell no, I'm not doing that. Okay? Hang in there. We'll keep in the prayers and keep paying it forward, dear. We love you.
Thank you. I love you both too.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye.
Sweet.
Mm.
Tough life, but it's getting better. We have one more before we go.
One more thumbs up.
One
guys.
more thumbs up. Someone out there, give us a thumbs up. Not in the thing. How do you say it again?
It's on the profile. It's the thumbs up that's next to the thumbs down. I hope that helps. And also, if you guys have any social media questions, I would love to help you. Message me on Instagram, everything Ia, and I'll talk you through whatever or all your social.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Do that too.
And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Booty's sneaking around over here, my kitty cat.
Yeah.
Now, Booty's gone from booty to boots to now boo to. It's down to boo now, isn't it? She won't come in here right now because she knows I'll pick her up and kiss her face off her. We love animals. And that's another thing too. Animals, really, in my opinion, that's your best thermometer. That is really, truly it. If your animals don't like the person, that should be a good indication. Okay, let's answer some. We got 65, so let's.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me, hiccups.
Oh, I thought that was a question, but that's about a chat. Okay. L Alvino, subscriber, thumbs upper. What career path should I pursue?
You need to go in business for yourself. I know you don't have the money to do that right now. And my reasoning for that is because it pisses you off when anybody tells you what to do. So you have to be, the boss person. Okay. So go into business for yourself. But for right now, I would just look into any type around healthcare, clerical work, or helping the elderly, because it has to be involved with people, and then start going into business for yourself. That's your direction there. And we want to thank you so much for joining us on this YouTube channel. We really greatly appreciate it. We are coming back tomorrow. So if I make a mistake and say Facebook, this and that, just ignore it, because during the week we're doing YouTube. One day we do Facebook Live, and that's on Sunday. Yes. We're also going to start.
So we're going to be putting together a podcast. This is another thing that I have no idea how to do. So I'm going to be doing research. I'm sorry, Dad, we're not going to be doing it tomorrow because I need more time and we got to figure this thing out to do it correctly.
We'll still be here on YouTube, though.
Yes, we will be here on YouTube. So maybe on Fridays moving forward, we're going to be doing a podcast kind of thing, and that will be explained a little bit later. In the meantime, I know you guys have multiple questions. I know you guys, are struggling to get your questions answered.
We're going to spend more time and more focus on answering more questions and me talking less about things.
Yes. So if you've had your question answered and you have more questions that you want answered, please give everyone else a chance to have their question answered. But in the meantime, there's still Ask Chris questions till tomorrow. So you can get your
That means you pay a fee and we answer your question that way. That's a difference. YouTube is free. Otherwise, you pay a fee, and we certainly answer questions, because after all, guys, we have to make a living. We have to eat. We have to pay our bills and things, and we do as much giving as we possibly can, but we still have to work, So you're helping us when you pay for a question, and you're getting your question answered. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.